I got into an accelerator. It feels so good to be in an accelerator again. Definitely want to talk about that in this video. But today I woke up, checked my phone, and there were a couple messages for customer support. So I just spent some time taking care of it. Suddenly it hit me. I have customer support to do now. That's a great feeling. A very big sense of gratitude. Just how far I have come, and I stuck with it regardless of how hard it has been. So today I want to do something a little different. Just want to spend some time talk to you about all the things that happened this year, the lows, the highs, what I have learned, and where do I go next. The startup is really hard. All the tweets, celebrities talking about how they made $100,000 a month recurring revenue, or they raised $30 million in C round. I'm definitely happy for them, and I believe there's some truth to it, and they're just sharing their experience so we can learn from them. But I think this type of experience is not the majority. This is exactly the reason why I want to start this channel and just document the raw moments in my startup journey. First time founder, software engineer, never had a business before. What are the obstacles, challenges that you will be facing realistically? I share with you the hardest moments in my startup career, and of course all the happy moments that I have, how I got into accelerators, and all the success I found throughout the year. I look back from all the videos I made. Started out in a dorm room in Draper University. To this day, getting comfortable just sharing the vulnerable moments. I think it's such a wonderful journey. Earlier this year, I soft launched Oona. It was such an exciting moment. I built everything from the ground up. My first product, I had the payment integration, a nice landing page. I thought I did a great job. Launched it. I was waiting for people to just subscribe, start using it. A lot of users. Easy peasy. It couldn't be further from the truth. The truth is, for the next 2-3 months, I had no user, no revenue. I was totally stuck. I couldn't figure out why there was no traction. So I was just build. And I did a lot of cold email outreach. I automated the process. Every week, I will send about 800 emails minimum. But looking back, I wasn't really trying to solve the problem. I was just doing things that are comfortable. As a software engineer, it's very natural for me to build things. And I think during that time I was building because that was something that gave me comfort. I was sending out all these emails without knowing whether I was reaching out to the right group of people. So I wasn't really trying to validate anything. I wasn't validating the product. I wasn't validating my customer sectors. As you can imagine, 2-3 months passed by. The situation didn't improve. Mentally, that was really difficult. I couldn't understand why. How did I get to this point? And all these dark nights, negative thoughts, self-doubts were haunting me. I was really thinking about giving up. It was a failure, and I was a failure. But there's one thing I did right. I was constantly talking. I was talking to my startup friends, talking to my friends, talking to my family. I was seeking answers, and honestly, I got a lot of encouragement. People are just so supportive. They could clearly see my frustration, my struggle, but they were just so encouraging, offering their helped me throughout the process. Maybe my overall situation was the same. No traction, no customers, no feedback. But one day, I said, okay, I'm gonna attack the problem. So I sit down, look at all the data I could find, and I decided to attack one problem at a time. And that turned out to be the biggest breakthrough As I was looking through the data, I realized I didn't have enough of them. So I decided to work on one problem. I wanted to find out whether there's a need for A/B testing in the YouTube space. So I started running Google Ads with a tiny little budget, and I went to as many physical meetups and conferences as much as I can to talk to content creators in person. I couldn't generate leads online, but now I could do that offline. More and more creators joined Oona on a free trial basis, and that generated a lot of feedback. I was able to use that feedback to slowly form a mental model where my target customers are, what type of features I need to build, and what problem do they really face. Oona started out as a A/B testing tool, but now it's changing. It's evolving. What is it going to be, you ask? We're now an AI copilot to help creators find out the best video packaging. It's a huge pivot, but after talking to so many content creators, more than 500 of them, it's crazy. I realized what they want is really obvious. They want to hit the new high to grow their channels, and they want to save underperforming videos. And that's what I want to focus on. I'm iterating on this idea through continuous delivery, so you can already see a very different feature sets in Oona. But next year, the big upgrade is coming. I'm super excited. This is obviously a crazy but fruitful year. I learned a lot. Building Oona, building the startup, is the hardest thing I've ever done in my career. It's not just a career change, it's a total lifestyle change. It challenges me in so many different ways. Reid Hoffman, the founder of LinkedIn, he went on the Diary of the CEO. He said, startup is by default dead, and the founder's job is to turn it alive. I couldn't agree with him more. Startup is by default not working, not making money. No one heard about it, and you have to turn it 180 against the current, so you have a fighting chance to survive. It's such a mindset shift. I never experienced anything like this as an employee. I joined a company, something's already working, making billions of dollars, basically hopping on the ship that was cruising. A startup? Psst. So it's been a little bit over a year now since I started Oona. There are many long nights, dark moments, just me and my thoughts. If it wasn't for my support system, I would have given up already. My family, my friends, and all the startup founders that I met in Draper University and Build Space, I was able to get through the hard times because of you. I really appreciate you. I'm very grateful. If you're watching this and you're thinking about building a startup, build your support system first. Take my words for it. Startup is a marathon. Startup is a team sport. Your support system would be the guiding light. So what's next? What's next in 2025? I want to focus on one thing: sustainability. I want to build up the routine that allows me to have a healthy body to go as hard as I can next year. It includes how I work out, how I eat, how I rest. It's also about my relationship with stress, with the pressure, because I really need to stay healthy so I can focus on generating revenue for Oona. I already know it's going to be an incredible journey to find the product market fit, and there's so many cool things that Oona can do to serve the content creators on YouTube. The revenue would be the fuel to push that progress. I believe in Oona full-heartedly, and I love the grind bootstrapping it. I'll try to join more equity-free accelerators. There are a couple already in the pipeline. Oh, and I'm officially a member of Microsoft for Startup. It's amazing news. It's a little different than other accelerators. It's more like a community with very useful resources. There are a bunch of third-party services, SaaS that they offer discount or support. Also, a community and mentors that are available for you in the network. Very excited to jump into it and just network the heck out of it. So that's the plan for 2025. I honestly had a great year. It's been such a unexpected, long but short, very interesting year. I hope that with all the videos I put out, you were able to ride the wave with me through all the ups and downs. Definitely next year I'm coming back with more content, more startup journey. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for following me along the way. All your words, your comments, your feedback really gave me a lot of energy to keep on pushing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's it for now. I'm gonna go home and do some exercise. Maybe I'll record it, maybe I won't. We'll see. But thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. What was the biggest lesson of your year? Any success stories you want to share? I'd like to see them. I'll see you next time. Ciao.